Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another great day for some lovely TA. I'll be talking about the death cross that is happening very soon. Also, what Bitcoin is looking like on a one day time frame and a 4 hour time frame. We'll talk a little bit about alts and, of course, Bitcoin dominance as usual. If you guys enjoy this content, please like and subscribe for more. Without further ado, let's begin. The death cross is very close to happening. I would say 2 to 3 more days, maybe four. But again, keep in mind what I told you guys about the reactionary bounce that usually happens near or after the death cross. Okay. Yesterday we closed above our 10 simple, which is a great sign. We also tested the downside as support and the top of the hypotenuse. However, we didn't reach the 21 daily EMA just yet. And as you can see for today, we have a big fat red dodo. That is not looking good, but as expected on weekends, usually gonna see a lot of red on weekends. The last 6 or 7 weekends have been red. I'm not surprised if this weekend was red. Let's take a look closer at the 4 hour time frame. Right after I made my video yesterday, we were sitting above this cyan, right, 4 hour 100 EMA, and we just broke way below. We broke so many these moving averages, just like butter, right? And so far, it seems like Bitcoin is struggling to get above any of these moving averages, right? The 21 or the 55 4 hour EMA. Looks like we are still trying right now, but the last 4 hour we did try and it did not work. So we're gonna close this 4 hour candle about half an hour. Don't forget our daily is gonna close in about 4 hours and 30 minutes. If the daily ends below the 10 simple, it would give me more pause or more um, convincing that we actually go testing the base again, right? And honestly, there's not much room left for Bitcoin to decide what it wants to do. Again, these triangle patterns, usually about 75 to 85% fill before the apex, at the end of the, where the 2 points meet. Usually about 75 to 85%. That's when we get our decision time, right? It'll decide up or down. Sometimes it can even just keep going sideways, but usually that's not the case. And again, descending triangles are usually a bearish continuation pattern. Once again, let me remind you, all these moving averages are going to act as resistance if we are going to visit the top side. And my God, look, I'm still looking for my bull trap. My style of trading is very boring. Sometimes I'll be waiting days and weeks for a position, maybe a month. I don't know. Yes, I could take a short trade here if it gets back up here. I might. I don't know. It just doesn't seem as profitable as just waiting for that bull trap. Again, I wait quite a bit for my trades, and that's fine. Everyone has a different trading style. Some people want to trade on a 15-minute chart and 15x, whatever, man. I have different, theories, but again, for that bull trap to happen, it's gonna be very hard because it's gonna have to break through all these resistance. And again, I might even take a trade out of 42,000. I don't know, and there's no reason for that number. It just rammed number out of my butt, right? Again, for now, I'm thinking a little bit more towards the downside, just because we are underneath the 10 simple once again. And last time we closed underneath the 10 simple, we had this little dumpage right here. Not too surprising. Again, we might wick below the base, but just be careful because we are getting close to decision time, right? Let's take a look at our Bitcoin dominance a little bit. Down 2.7, 2.87. If we end up breaking the yesterday's candle was open, which is about 44.81, this would be a bearish engulfing candle. Again, that's a bearish sign, which if you have altcoins, that's great news because you want Bitcoin dominance to go down. When Bitcoin dominance goes down, this is the result. You see this right here. Ethereum gained 7.225 on Bitcoin. We're actually engulfing of all of yesterday's losses. That's pretty nice. ADA same way, 7.25. Matic up 12, almost 13%. That's incredible. Like I said, it all has to do relation with how much control Bitcoin has of the market. If Bitcoin has a high dominance, that means alts are going to take the seat back and let Bitcoin do its thing, right? So as you can see, a lot of alts are doing pretty nicely today. Matic being one of the better ones. But anyway, let's look at Ethereum a little bit more. Ethereum, it did bounce up in a dollar chart. As you see, we are testing or trying to test the daily 100 EMA. It's too early to call if it can break through or not. However, I am a little bit concerned because now our moving averages are going to start sloping down because we are below here. These shorter time moving averages will slope down to 10, the 21, and the 55 EMA. These will start sloping down. Not too good. Again, Ethereum needs to really decide if it can break up here, but it always depends on Bitcoin, okay? A lot of it always have the same story, okay? On their dollar chart pairings, we're down on moving averages quite a bit, right? These are already crossing. These are already negative slopes, not looking too good. Let's look at Matic. Matic looks a little bit better. See, we're above the 55, and just barely these are crossing each other. But the yellow isn't as steep, and yet again, our longer-term moving averages are still very positive. So Matic looking better out of most alts, I would say. Link, ooh, that is rough. Link, we're getting a 21 going to cross underneath the 200 EMA and the 200 simple. That is not that's not a good sign. Again, sign of weakness right here. Again, another sign of weakness. You see a bigger slope on these guys. Not looking too good for Link. Link BTC, again, not looking too good either. Dropping below the 200 simple daily moving average is not a good ideal, especially if it can't wick back above it. We did try to get above it, but looks like we're rolling underneath of it. So this would be the second retest of it, and yikes, not looking good. All right, guys, that is all I have for today. I hope this quick analysis can help you guys. Obviously, everything's instructive. Weekend, I'm just waiting. I'm sitting. I've done like 2 trades this week, okay? 2 trades. And one of them went really good. The other one, I just took a small profit. But sometimes you're just going to be doing nothing, and that's fine because at the end of the day, don't forget, we had a giant bull market here. And at the end of the day, it's about keeping your gains that you got from the bull market, holding it and maintaining it and getting ready for the next pump. How do you get ready for the next gains? Well, just buy low, right? And obviously the question is, where do you buy low, right? Again, not financial advice, but dollar cost average is one of your best friends, okay? And look how perfectly this triangle is playing out. My God, I love TA. I drew this probably 4 or 5 days ago, and so far we've rejected about twice. And again, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Not looking too good for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can do something like this, right, I would not be surprised. Oops, let's not do the upside, right? Say it goes down, comes back up to test this, and then boom, crashes down, tests this again, it goes even lower. I'm honestly thinking my bull trap trade is not going to come. Again, it's not looking too hopeful right now. I'm thinking there's a higher chance that we try to break 30,000, break and go below 30,000, than us going up to like the high 40s, right? Like 46, 48,000. Let's take a look at our 21 EMA weekly and see how it's doing. Yeah, this isn't looking too good either. Wow, this one is at about $43,000. The 10 is hitting pretty hard, sloping down. Again, when the moving averages are way above or below, we're gonna start like heading like it looks like it's gonna nosedive down, and that's not a good sign. You can already see our weekly 55 weekly EMA. This one's already flattening. That's not a good sign either. But long term, I mean, we're still looking pretty good. These are positive slopes. This is a 200 week, right? How many weeks are in a year? 52. This is like a 4-year average price, right? So you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like 15,000. Historically, the 200 weeklies have served as very long-term support. So if for some reason Bitcoin goes to 15,000, 16,000, or even low as 13,000, oh, this is an opportunity you do not want to miss. And again, you can wick below it, right? Corona time, we wick below it pretty hard, right? We wick below it. But guys, look at the beauty and simple ease of moving averages. What more could you ask for? Okay, that's all I have for today. So if you made it to the end of the video, please like. And if you guys see anything you want else to see or hear about, let me know. And here's my question for you guys for today. What direction do you guys think Bitcoin is going? I would love to hear your comments. Let's get some discussion going on. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.